living a little bit less ordinary, 100%.
Welcome back to another episode of the Less Ordinary podcast. I actually nearly forgot the name of what we were for a sec there.
That'd be pretty.
I nearly called us the Less Ordinary Doghouse.
In the doghouse.
In the doghouse.
Yeah.
Less ordinary.
Yeah. What's been going on, lads? 4 of us in the booth this week. No guests.
No.
I can't wait.
You missed a good episode with Husey, eh?
Yeah, I know.
That was a fucking great
spewing, I
episode.
missed that. I sound like he's had a bit of fun.
It was funny, bro.
Did Weeze get on there?
No. No,
Weaseless.
No, I wasn't there.
babysitting.
Which is crazy because I didn't think you'd miss the bass chatting.
Yeah, well, I was dying to get there.
Yeah, I thought you would be.
But it was shit I already knew
What's
anyway.
your favourite thing about bass?
Just that they're Australian and that.
No, it's more like the journey.
The journey?
Like walking up the rivers.
Really?
Yeah.
And the top water blow-ups.
Top water hits.
Did you see the video of him with the cicada?
Yeah.
That's fucking hilarious, man. It's like fully flying in front of the rod.
Yeah, that was heaps funny.
Like walking a dog.
Yeah.
Like as he looped, he's like put it through it and it's like
Through its
on
nose
his
and
line.
it's just going.
Just humming along.
That's pretty funny.
And he's walking down the track and it's flying in front of
You
him.
can do it with flies. With light sort of twine.
No, you can't.
You can, bro.
Catching what?
You can catch you can catch a
Cicadas.
fly and
And
like
walk
tie it up and like have it like a kite.
That's
like
a
fly,
sick thing
like
to do.
Like a fly kite.
Fly kiting.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's really mad.
In normal LO podcast theme, how's the weather?
It's fucked, mate.
It's still fucked.
We had another couple of days up the coast there, me and Trey and Code. Monday, Tuesday, fucked again.
Yesterday was really nice, but
yeah.
heaps windy. The day before was not very windy, but like pissing down rain. And it's like obviously winter's now set in, so it's a bit colder.
It's fucking cold.
Like morning briskness.
Usually happens
It's
in
been
winter.
not last night, the night before. I've been on night
What
shift.
did you just say, guys?
Fuck you. What did you say?
I said that usually happens in winter, you idiot.
Nice.
Oh, Gus.
We actually stayed
You guys
in
are
a
getting
cabin.
way too mean to each other, eh?
We stayed in a cabin, Jez.
Where at?
Did you hear about that?
No, I didn't.
We
We can't say where.
Oh, true.
Yeah. Can't say where, but we got a nice little 3-bedder cabin up there. It was fucking beautiful.
At the
Where?
caravan park.
Yeah.
Nice, bro.
Really?
Yeah.
Like in the usual spot.
Oh yeah.
Oh.
How much?
I didn't know they were.
170 a night.
Yeah.
I didn't know you
Oh,
could
that's all right.
get
Cooking
them.
facilities.
I thought
hot showers.
people like just lived in them.
So
What else we have? Little deck.
deck.
No, they're at the caravan park.
DJ decks.
Yeah.
We're at a different spot to what you're thinking. I'll fill you in at the end of the episode.
Copy.
Your couldn't really. your brain couldn't go there.
Was that a gilp zilp?
That was a Gilb Zilp moment.
Big bang kid.
But yeah, it was heaps nice staying in the cabin because we on the way up it started raining. We obviously just had the swags, no gazebo. Swags are on the roof as well, so everything was gonna be soaked.
Fuck that.
And
who
then-
slept in my swag? No one.
No
You
one
didn't
slept
use
in
it?
any swags. You said that was gone though. And I didn't ask to borrow it.
Oh, I seen it on the car when I come to give you the
I
stuff.
seen you looking.
Wait, you didn't
And-
say a word.
Well, I don't mind. It would have been nice if you asked though.
It was Jack anyway. Threw it on there.
And I also expected to come here today and like unpack it and like get the sand out of it and let it dry because it was probably mouldy in the bag. But yeah, no, good news that he's got a cabin. That's really nice. Really happy about that.
Yeah, I was pretty happy about it too, to be fair. Code was real happy about it too.
Yeah.
I reckon we do that every time.
Couldn't agree more.
Nah, I disagree.
You're a fucking idiot.
Maybe
Weekend,
in
Gus.
winter.
Yeah.
Weekend.
We'll just get our
It's
own
pretty
cabin.
expensive. Like it's not, but
It's
like,
nice in winter. You would never do it.
To be
in
fair, the
summer.
4 of us could have like tag team that set up for pretty cheap.
Yeah.
Mm.
That cabin.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
Look,
I didn't say anything.
we just,
Even if you got to sleep on the floor and shit, it's just so much. You just dry. You don't have to fuck around with the swag and pack it up and shit.
The boys
Yeah.
could have slept in that little nook.
oh yeah, there's
Across
enough there
from us.
too. But there's a double bed. How's your week been though, Gus?
Pretty good. Just been working. Just been very busy.
Busy? Business is booming?
Business is booming.
Any relines?
Yeah, tomorrow.
Nice.
Couple
bro.
last week.
Really
Couple in
weird
Sydney.
because I
Cash
don't
cow.
believe you asked me
I
to work
did
tomorrow.
ask you to work tomorrow, and you said you were filming or going to the gym 7 times
True.
and having a fucking
Saunas.
Acai bowls.
morning
Jesus.
brekkie.
So you're not working
I
with
asked you to work last week, and you said, "I can't. I got a sauna." That's what you said to me on Monday. You did.
I'd believe that.
Jack, what the fuck?
Yeah.
man?
No, I was meant to do the whole week with him, but obviously me and you went up the coast, so I missed out on a whole week of work, which is unfortunate.
We were away for 2 days.
I've been
yeah,
using.
but he had to ask Bizza to do the
I've been
full week.
using Bizza, which is like worth 10 jacks.
Yeah, yeah.
Really?
He's an actual plumber.
Does he come at a higher rate?
Oh yeah.
Oh,
fuck,
really?
Really? I'll be asking for a little pay rise then.
No, Joe.
No
No,
one
but
passes
that's why
that
you-
Pass a bit of
tape,
tape and you think you're worth all the money in the world.
I am.
That's why he gets more money. It's
Yeah.
because he's a little bit more qualified.
Yeah.
You
So
get
you,
paid
I
a
didn't do
little
my
less.
apprenticeship.
Yeah. Cam, how are you?
I'm alright, a bit tired.
Back on the night swing.
Bit of night shift. I think not last night, the night before was probably one of the coldest nights I've experienced in my life.
Really?
The wind chill was fucking loose.
So it gets cold in a heated Hilux.
Yeah, well, I mean, when I got out of the car.
So it was cold for like 5 minutes.
Yeah, I did a bit of
On
hot.
the
Like when you
walk
got
from
home
the
and you had to
office.
walk to the front door, you were
Yeah.
like, holy
Yeah,
fuck,
it was-
this is cold.
Yeah, it was pretty loose.
Do you pause Netflix when you get out of the car? Or you just leave it running?
No, pause it because I can come back to.
How what are the
I actually watched the Osama bin Laden documentary. It's pretty loose.
Really?
Yeah, great doco.
Wow.
Wow,
Watch
that
that
sort
out.
of stuff.
All
American
right.
Manhunt.
I'm
Just-
ceasing that chart.
How's you don't?
Oh, we
true.
don't know what Jack's
I
up
couldn't give
to.
a fuck about Jack's week actually. So let's move it along.
Sauna,
Yeah.
ice bath,
I'll tell you your week: sauna, ice bath, gym, date, brekkie, another brekkie, another sauna.
beaches 4 nights in a row.
Yeah, some fancy dinner somewhere with one of your best mates.
Yeah.
that I've never seen in my life. Every day.
You nailed it.
Yeah.
You nailed it, yeah.
That's a good week.
How's your week, Charles?
Yeah, just work and then went away for a bit and caught nothing.
Yeah.
And then was a little bit cold, then back to work tomorrow.
How
So
long is
just
it
the
going to
cycle
take for
continues.
this water to clean up?
Years.
Oh, it still
it was pretty
doesn't
clean.
stop fucking raining.
It was
still.
seriously
No,
clean up there, man.
Oh, really?
I reckon it'll take not mate. It dissipates pretty quickly. To be fair, just depends how close it is to the river mouths and stuff like that.
Yeah, I know.
So like the beaches, further away geographically as the crow flies, are gonna have less of an impact if that makes
Yeah.
It's all geographics.
Like meteorologically
Yeah.
wise.
meteorologically.
the big,
Alright.
it all comes out in the big
What are
bang,
we?
really.
What are we talking about this week?
Guilt.
What's the topic?
We're gonna touch on our little fuck up moments and blunders since our lowest started.
We've had a few.
We haven't had any near death experiences,
Yeah.
so we can't offer anything like that. But we have just had like a few funny fuck ups and bit of shit that's gone wrong that has just makes for a couple of laughs and stuff like that. So we just thought we'd talk about a few of them that have
I
happened
reckon
over the
there'd
last
be-
couple of years.
A few people out there that have had funnier, even worse stories than us, and I want to hear them.
Yeah, I'd love to hear him.
I want to hear them. I want to have a competition.
Send him in.
Can we
If-
give someone a prize for the
if-
best fucking
yeah.
blunder story?
If you can send a voice memo to our Less Ordinary Less Ordinary podcast Instagram page.
Do you know? You asking me?
Yeah,
Are you
that's sort of
actually
asking you. Yeah.
Too many
Correct.
pages
Yeah.
going on.
Send a voice memo so we can then listen to them. We'll play the best one back on next week's episode. But yeah, let's say winner
That's a
wins
good
a
idea.
merch pack or something.
Yeah,
Yeah.
merch pack.
Yeah.
I like it.
What do you want? Like a
How
beanie?
do we check credibility of said story? Or we
No,
just
we
got to
can't.
try on a
There's-
system?
There's got to be B-roll.
It's an B-roll.
Nah.
Has to be B-roll.
Nah, you
Nah.
can't get. You can't.
Someone can just
Someone's
spit
just
the
gonna
fucking
spin it
wine
out.
Yeah,
out.
well, fuck it.
Yeah,
I'll give it to him.
Let it rip.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, right. Most
We've
creative.
sort of just encouraged it as well.
Yeah.
Like,
Load it up with as much
Go
mayo
nuts.
as you
Like
want.
if you can, So best one. We'll send a merch pack out to throw a beanie, a few shirts, some hats and shit in there for you.
yeah,
That'd be
righto.
good. We'd like to hear them. So Less Ordinary podcast, Instagram page, voice memos. I want to hear the whole story. Make
So
them funny. Where do you want to start today? 'Cause
with
I
ours,
want to
should
start.
we go in like chronological order time-wise?
Time-wise?
I can't remember when
What it
shit
was,
happened,
yeah.
actually.
I want to start with you first, Gus, because he's my favourite one.
Which one?
With your troop carrier.
Which, yeah.
Yeah, what do you mean, yeah?
Would you want me to tell it?
Well,
Wait, is this the one where
Are
you
we
run
talking
up on-
stickers? Or are we
yeah,
talking
stickers.
Are we talking Swansea Roundabout?
Yeah, I was about to say.
Nah.
How's you left the stickers on for that?
No, this was post stickers, thank fuck.
Oh,
Go
we'll go
Swansea
stickers
Roundabout,
first.
and then we'll go into stickers. Sorry, I've just
Swansea Roundabout.
gone against
That's
what
all right,
you
that's
were.
all right.
Yeah.
It works.
Coming down towards Swansea Roundabout, 100 freeway.
Can
and
we
then-
preface that you had a 75 series Land Cruiser?
Yep.
What year model?
Fuck.
Like early 2000s?
No, it was 90s.
I
Surely.
can't.
Or was it
I actually
90s?
cannot remember.
Might have been late 90s.
It was fucking old, put it that way.
I genuinely can't
With
remember.
a 1HZ motor and a aftermarket turbo.
Yeah, 1HZ aftermarket turbo.
Land Cruiser. Old fucking thing.
Big fucking slug thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, 100k an hour coming into this roundabout where you sort of you probably meant to think you meant to stop at a roundabout, but you can see the other lane
Yeah.
from a mile away, so you might slow down to like 60, and if no one's coming, you just roll through.
Straight through.
So I was coming in pretty hot, and then right as I was like making the decision to keep going or actually stop, I just heard a big snap, and my steering, I don't know the actual like logistics or the word,
Terminology.
the proper terminology, but I heard a big clunk. I heard a big gilp, and my steering stopped working. So I'm fucking doing these ones. And
So hang
nothing
on,
was
you got
happening.
no power steering, no
Just
steering at all.
no steering at all.
60k an hour at this point.
Oh, maybe faster because I hadn't fully committed to stopping.
Yeah.
So I was like, made a split second fucking decisions. And I was like, if I slam on the brakes, I'm going to lock up in the middle of the roundabout and it's going to be fucked.
Yeah.
So I like put the foot down and had to try and I landed in the roundabout in like peak hour traffic. I'm
There's a
in
bit
the
of-
center of
There's
the
a bit
What
of
is-
foliage in there.
Yeah,
What
there's a
did you
bit of
have to-
shrubbery, like a bit
what
of
did you
fauna
have
and
to-
flora.
What did you have to clear? What did you have to clear to get into that? We're talking like a curb.
Yeah, like
little.
little like curb and then like a meter of pavement and then like a bit of bush and like a tree. So I was like in the center of it.
Yeah.
On just like nailed it. Everyone's getting through the roundabout, no qualms.
Yeah.
And I was like, fuck.
So your
me.
selfless act is you
it
thought
was a
everyone else trying to get
sacrifice.
home.
I had everyone else's best interest at
yeah.
heart.
yeah.
How many you can't park there, mate? Did
Oh,
you
I
get?
got abused. Everyone's driving past, just screaming at me. The funniest shit. Like,
What do you do in that
Nice
situation?
park and shit.
Who do you call?
Well, firstly, I was Googling tow trucks. And then someone eventually said they could be there in like an hour.
Yeah.
So I was like, sweet. But it was like peak hour.
I was gonna say, how do
And
they
I was like, I didn't know. I was like, if I just sit in the car and wait, people are going to be like, is he going to fucking move? Like, I felt like I had to look like I was doing something to try and actively fix the situation. So I was sort of just like pretending to be on the phone and like open the hood and shit. I was just like fucking trying to look busy for an hour.
In your local too, practically.
Yeah, I was like trying to like cover my
Yeah,
face.
a lot
and
of people
shit.
would have seen you that knew you, I reckon.
Yeah, it was fucking shit. But yeah, I was there for about an hour.
Oh, and you fixed it. You got towed out.
And then a truck.
So where did
pulled
the
me
truck
out.
pull up? Like on the roundabout? Did it stop traffic?
I can't remember. No, sorry, my dad actually came and helped me. I think we managed to like drive it straight
The whole way
off
through.
like onto the grass
Yeah.
on the other side of the road or something, and
Yeah.
then
And
he
he got
managed to
out.
get me out. Yeah,
All right. Now, what about, because this is one of my favourite ones. Let's talk about the
stickers.
The sticker situation.
same car.
I'm gonna chime in here too because I was on the receiving end of this phone
Yeah, I
call.
called Chaz because I was in dire straits.
But what is the stickers? So for all the boys in LO, everyone's car is wrapped in LO stickers,
Yeah,
right?
back in
Big
the day,
stickers.
I had like big, less ordinary LO on both sides in the back of the troopy and shit.
Looks pretty sick too.
Yeah, it looked mad.
Yeah.
And then I think I was with Grace. We were up at Palms,
Yep.
and we drove on to Sandbar. It was
Yep.
heaps quiet day. There was no one on the whole beach. It was
Yep.
like getting dark and shit. And we just went for a little look. And I fucking didn't let tires down or
At all.
nah, because I was like, it looked rock solid, and I've
Yeah.
driven on there a million times where you just boost it and it's fine.
And let's be honest, like letting the tyres down, it's so easy to do, but it's sort of like a little bit of a tedious task. And if you can get away without doing
Yeah.
it, you will.
Pumping them up.
And I
Yeah.
don't have any like gadgets,
Yeah.
so I just like keys and count to 60 or whatever.
Yeah.
And
Did you
I
have
was
a
just
compressor
like,
either?
Fuck that, no.
There you go. It's fucked
So I
up.
was like,
Do
you
you
gotta
have
go
a
back to the
compressor?
God,
serve.
no.
You gotta go to the servo
do.
at
Fuck off, Jack.
fucking
Yeah, in
the
town
food
there.
works and
Yeah.
shit. So anyway, we were cruising along, sweet, no qualms. Nearly got to the end, and it's like real sort of loose up top, and then down by the water just looked rock hard for like 10 meters.
Yeah.
So I was like, oh, we'll pull up down there. That way I definitely won't get bogged. So I like pulled down next to the water,
So you get
sort of got out of the car, fucked around, did whatever, and then got in the car to leave. And as soon as I put my foot down, just went down,
buried.
fully buried, like water right there, like waves coming up. And I was like,
What was the title situation?
well, I hit panic stations because I just instantly thought, oh, I'm fucked here. And then I checked the tides. Thank fuck they were going down. Because if the
Okay.
tide was coming up, I was like stressing
Yeah.
to the
So
max.
why did you think going low would be the play there? So it looked
Just because
good?
it looked so hard.
Right. Okay.
And I was like, bang,
Deceiving, eh?
Yeah.
rock solid instead of pulling up here and potentially getting stuck.
Yeah.
But it was so soft.
So you're sitting
and my
at
tires are fully
35
pumped up. Yeah,
PSI.
40 or something.
Yeah.
So then I get out and I start fucking around and
So you're panicking, but
yeah, I think I called you straight away because
Yeah.
I was like, I think I called you before I even looked at the tides, and I was like, I might need you to
Yeah,
get
well,
in
it
the
was
car.
it was like I'm in Newcastle. And he's like, you're gonna have to come pull me out. And I was
Yeah.
like, fuck.
Was there anyone on the beach?
Not at
at
this
that
point.
stage?
I was like, call Chairs, get him in the car. That's step one, like
Yeah.
doctor's ABC.
Yeah.
And then start digging. And then I was like digging, fucking. I think I was still on the phone to you on speaker because I was like, I was
Grace Red Heart's calling you.
I was letting him down, and you were like, just keep letting him down, bro. And I was like, they're about to fucking fall off the rims. Like, they're empty, bro. I don't think I can go any lower. What do I do? And then, yeah, I saw a car pull on the track and start coming up the beach, and I started freaking out because all the stickers.
I'm on the back end of this phone call, and I can just hear, Grace, peel the fucking stickers off the car now. Grace. Fuck, it was funny, man.
Yeah, this car.
Terrified that someone was going to come down, snap a photo of the LO troopy bogged on the fucking high tide line.
Genuinely.
Yeah, and you're going to end up on one of them Facebook pages.
Yeah,
like,
just a photo of
fuckers at a box.
stupid fuckwit loses car. And it's just a photo of me all stressed out with the stickers, and our whole business credibility just goes to fuck.
So she did. She tore them off the car.
Yeah, Grace was like peeling them off with her nails.
Hundreds of dollars worth of stickers getting ripped off on the beach.
I'm just freaking out, like going to let her tie down, then dig some sand, then just going, peel them off. Just like kept looking at this car getting closer. But peeled them off, and they just didn't even help. They just kept going. And I was like pretending I was all sweaty. I was like, Like,
Instead of asking
like, don't
for
slow
help.
down. No, sweet. I was like, get the fuck out of here. And we eventually dug it out to the point where it got out.
So,
But
yeah,
if I
right.
was fucking around for like an hour, if the tide was coming up, it would have been fucked.
So you didn't, when you first let the tyres down, it didn't just pop out. You had to really fuck around for a bit? Or
Yeah,
what was it?
I was digging for ages.
Wow. Yeah, that's scary, yeah.
Mm.
I reckon there's a worse feeling than when you're
So stupid. I was right next to the water.
yeah,
but
you know when you're getting bogged and your immediate reaction is like, oh fuck. Because I know, even I saw Cam get bogged the other day for the first time. Immediately lost his, he remained calm, but I could tell as soon as he was worried.
Well, the tide was coming
He
up
was
in our
concerned,
position.
and because his D-Max has never been bogged, I think he's in a position he's never been,
Their
dealt
reputation
with,
on the line.
and he's gone, oh my god, and I could feel a bit of panic.
Yeah, but that was actually about getting bogged. He was just worried about the stickers having to come off the car.
Oh, I was far more concerned about the stickers thing than losing my
You
car.
would have been happy to write your car off.
If I had a split-second decision, I would just take the car, just lose it, as long as no one sees it.
Yeah.
If Grace wasn't there to peel.
Because we had a similar situation with you, Jack, as well.
Yeah.
Same, you go to turn and the fucking thing sinks and you're going,
it's
oh,
fucked.
fuck this. It's not a good feeling.
But
if
it
you're on a
goes to
sketchy
show,
beach too.
Yeah,
it's fucked.
yeah.
it goes to show that more often than not, you can get yourself out.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
When we did it the other day, we were on 16 PSI or something, which is already pretty low, but dropped it down to 9, 10 and it just walked out, of
Straight
it.
out,
Just
yeah.
out in wet shells and fucking just nothing.
Not to mention you throw in, in terms of self-recovery, you're throwing a set of cheap Max tracks. They're so affordable now, the knockoffs.
Yeah.
You are so good. As long as you don't bury yourself down to your diffs and hang up on your chassis, you are
That's the trick. You've got to stop before you get
too
fully
low,
bogged.
and then you're fucked.
What about Singular getting bogged up there?
Oh
and
my God.
Payne coming in to save the day.
So Singular,
Really bent
obviously,
his car in half.
Matty from Rugged, he got so stuck, and one of our mates, Payne, came on and fucking ripped him out with the Land Cruiser and just bent his whole.
Fully bent the whole
That me,
chassis.
Let's talk about the devil. That's him ringing me. Yeah, bent his whole operation in half. Got him out there, but yeah, getting bogged, no fun.
But yeah, imagine the repercussions of you locked your keys in your canopy on
At Pebbly.
Pebbly.
Yeah. This is a good one.
If we couldn't get it out, that would have been spectacle on the news.
Yeah.
Helicopters.
Yeah.
Idiot loses car at fucking
That was
Pebbly
just
Beach.
going to be the most fucked situation.
Because imagine the fucking song and dance for whoever to come to get that out.
Yeah.
How do you get a tractor on that island? Or
title crossing.
Talk to me about that. What happened in that scenario?
So we were down, in the what corner is it down there?
South
corner, and we had the car parked and we were going over to.
But where are we? We're in a
Pebbly
remote
Beach.
place, Pebbly Beach,
Yeah.
Coffs Harbour, water crossing to get in there.
Yeah.
it was
it's a
pretty.
fair
It's
Fuck
tidal entry.
We were
Yeah.
launching the ski there, weren't we?
Yeah.
That spot.
Yeah.
It was a good
Yeah.
spot to be.
Yeah.
But yeah.
But we were going to have a flick off the stones, and I think was it when we got back or before we left?
Before we left,
Before
I
we left,
believe.
yeah.
Yeah.
So when you're with my car, the central locking's for the canopy as well.
It's proximity.
Yeah. So this is stupid.
It's
but
so annoying.
if you have the keys inside the canopy, it'll just lock.
Yeah.
It's because
The whole-
it'll never.
that's too far away from
From the
being
actual
the
car.
From the
car.
cab.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, right.
So
And
So-
the central locking is connected to the canopy
Yeah,
as
that's
well.
that's
Yeah.
the issue.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I've put him in there, closed the canopy up, gone to walk away, and just heard,
Ging.
and I'm like,
Gilp, gilp.
Yeah.
yeah, Jilp Gilp,
Locked.
and I'm like touching my pockets and going,
Oh no.
fuck. So I like went locked.
Whole car.
The only thing that saved me was I fucking another blunder. I reversed the car back through like one of our garages at home and hit the side of the canopy so it doesn't close
With
properly.
the door open.
With the door open.
Oh fuck.
So
You
one
just get in
side was
there.
just ajar. So I remember you boys
Yeah, we're reefing
are
on it.
reefing
eh?
on it, and I've put my hands up through, and they were just on the edge of the shelf. And we
But like
managed
the
to get them
luck
back.
to have the keys were that close
Yeah.
and the thing being ajar, like
Yeah.
the stars aligned for that to not be absolute disaster.
Yeah.
And that was a legitimate tide rising situation.
Yeah, it
Yeah.
was.
That
yeah.
was it.
Yeah. And then like the problem is, what do you do? Like
Yeah.
you cannot break it. You
Well,
can't
you-
smash a window.
What could we have done then?
Like
The locksmith's not coming out there.
the locksmith's not coming out there. You cannot smash a window because it's in the.
Oh, we
fucking
would have had the
canopy.
tools out, and we would have been
Busted the canopy
just
door off.
bent your entire door off your
Yeah.
car.
Speaking of locksmiths,
Same issue,
Yeah.
same problem.
You'd think we'd learn, but we don't.
Same
That was
No,
the same trip, wasn't
don't
it?
like
Nah,
put all of
different
us
trip.
in that. Don't say we.
Same-
different trip.
No,
Me and
different
Trey
trip.
were in that.
That was our Crezo trip. That first one was the Pebbly trip, remember? We
Was it
stopped at
different?
Port Macquarie. It was pissing down rain and
Yeah,
shit.
we're at
Oh
the
yeah,
base.
because
Yeah,
we were
yeah,
buying
yeah.
swags.
Yeah, buying swags.
Pissing down rain, classic LO style.
Yeah. Again, the D-Max, the Undoing, same scenario because it was because it does this central locking bullshit.
This
which
one was a team effort.
I'll be honest,
Yeah,
it's
it was a
the
team
central
effort.
locking is really ideal. Like I like because like obviously your canopy cam, you never
gotta
have this issue.
Lock it by
But
hand,
locking it by hand, it's a little bit of a tedious
Yeah, it's a
task.
punch.
Where Jack central locking is really quite efficient. But
It'd be sweet if the range was like 5 meters.
Yeah,
or something, not
yeah,
fucking
for
5
sure.
centimeters.
or if it
Yeah.
didn't auto lock, I reckon the auto lock needs to
Yeah,
be.
you
not
still
a
gotta
thing.
press it
You got to
and then-
press the
yeah,
button like any car
100%.
ever was in the past.
Yeah.
So we've pulled up to BCF. We've to get some swag. I think to get Gussie a swag. I believe was it because you were running.
Yeah, because
Oh,
you
you've
got
got
the
pop.
bag.
Oh
might
yeah,
have
we'll
swag.
get into that too.
Yeah.
Anyway, we pulled up to BCF to get a swag, and we've gone in there. Jack and I, the boys are in there as well. I think we're buying some shit. I think I've got. What did I have? I think I had a cooker.
It was the cooker, yeah.
So I had a cooker, and in the top of the on top of the box there was the keys, and I was holding the cooker with two arms, and we walked to the back to the car, and the cooker got thrown in the back, and then fucking canopy got closed up. We went to jump in. Jack's like, "You passed the keys." I was like, "I don't have the keys," and then he's like, "Fuck!" And then we tried to open the door, and the door was locked, and the canopy
We were
was
locked in the car.
Were you stuck inside the car?
No,
No, because
What?
I opened up the door of the car, and then I think we got into it, and that's when it went beep. So it locked. So we.
Oh, you
and I was like,
heard
can
it.
I have the car? And that's when it was fucked.
Yeah, that's right.
Oh, so
we
you heard it and you already knew and you tried
I
to
just
be
went-
like, you went,
No, like when we got in, I was like, chuck us the keys.
Oh,
and
then it
then
went
bang.
then
it
it
went
went
the
Gilp.
noise mound, yeah,
Yeah.
Gilp. And then
Gilp, gilp.
so then there was an absolutely we're locked. The keys are locked in the canopy proper now. The
You're fully
door's
locked in.
fully closed.
Like, there's no getting out of that.
There's no getting out. Thank God we're in Port Macquarie, so we called a locksmith, but full debacle.
Yeah.
That was a full saga on whose fault. Where do we stand today on whose fault
Jack
that
will say
was?
it's mine, but like
There's this little shed.
In your
it's a
heart of-
little bit
in your
hard.
heart
Because it's
of
my car.
hearts,
It's my car.
Whose fault was
yeah,
it?
it's my
my car,
it's
yeah.
his car, so like he should sort of be on top of that. I had no real intention because like if you have the keys in something, you leave it in any
Yeah.
other car situation.
Like,
It's not an issue.
Be
Like, you just
aware,
say, oh,
be aware where your keys are with your self-locking
Yeah.
car at all times.
yes,
Yeah.
yes.
But like, don't put them in the
But
canopy and close it.
now I found the canopy keys for my actual canopy. Like there's hard keys for it. So now I just run it in the trundle that doesn't central lock.
Yeah, nice.
So there's
Yeah.
always been a solution to the problem, but Jack only found the keys recently.
Yeah, when we moved house.
So
Well, the actual solution is that you and I hold each other's spare key when we go away.
It'd be genius.
That's what we should do.
Never gonna happen.
Yeah, never.
Never gonna
I don't
happen.
even know where my spare key is.
one of them things, great idea.
Would
Not
never
gonna
happen.
Yeah.
Never gonna happen.
Never, ever,
Like it is an
ever
unreal
gonna
idea though.
happen.
Really
Yeah.
great thinking though, man.
Yeah.
Like really smart.
We should do it.
I've done it before. So it's kind of like you that's going to make it not happen.
Yeah.
We'll put a pin in it.
Put a pin in
For
there.
now. For now.
Take a rain check on that. What about the
What else we
incident
got?
that happened prior to that?
The swag.
Like this
incident.
swag. Well, like this is everyone's been in this situation before.
I've been in this situation several times.
So
I don't like swags.
roll
at
up
all.
to camp.
I hate
eh?
swags.
They're stupid things. Get to camp pissing down rain 3 hours from home. I borrowed Cam's swag previously on another trip and repacked it, so I was responsible. Whip it out, no poles.
0
Fuck.
poles.
The whole thing's gone to fuck. Pissing rain.
Yeah, because you need the poles
You
in that
need 'em.
situation to keep it
Just,
elevated and keep the
yeah.
rain off you.
They're fucking shit at the best of times poled up.
So I'm crying.
You can sleep in them without poles.
Can ya? Is
Yeah.
it?
Yeah,
Fuck
that's
yeah.
like the old school swags
Yeah.
do it. Yeah.
Really?
But if
Yeah.
it's pissing down
How many
rain,
times
You
have
run
done
out of
that?
air?
not a chance.
Start freaking
I
out?
don't know. People just, it's like they're just
Yeah.
sleeping in a fucking.
You get a
Like
little
a
bit of
sleep
oxygen
bag.
deprived for sure.
It's fucking weird, man.
Yeah,
I
Does
but
air
don't-
get
I
through
don't
the
like
canvas? Because when you have to fully close zip to be waterproof,
Yeah.
you're just lying there
Yeah, it's
breathing in your
fucked.
second-hand air.
I reckon it's shit.
Have you
I'll
never done it
do
when you're too pissed to set up your swag poles and you don't set it up and you just end up like rolling it out and crawling in it?
Never.
I've
No.
done that.
Never.
No, a lot of people do.
Yeah, I
I know
ended up-
swags used to be made without poles, and that's how you used to operate.
So where'd you sleep that night?
I slept with you.
Oh shit, man!
I had a cuddle in Jack's swag.
Yeah, it was nice.
It was actually
nice.
really cozy. I
Yeah.
enjoyed it.
Yeah, it was good
I planned the whole thing.
What about
I took the poles out.
for sure.
I think our biggest blunder today, the Morton Island episode.
Yeah.
That's
the boat.
got to be arguably the biggest one, yeah?
Yeah, for sure.
Where do we even
On a
start
public
with that?
on a public scale too.
Yeah, like
That was a
there was
stickers.
a few hundred.
Stickers to the fuck out.
You couldn't rip
Oh, you
the
couldn't rip
stickers
them
off at that.
You would
stage.
need like 30 graces there to get them stickers off.
There was
quick
people
enough.
people standing there with their phones filming and shit.
Yeah.
When we put the
Yeah.
video up, there's like people commenting, going, "Yeah, I stood there and watched the whole thing."
Use a fuck
I'm
with.
going, "Oh,
Yeah.
fuck." But long story short, took a boat up to Morton Island that was, I don't know, what was it, like 6 metre boat or something.
Yeah.
Very low trailer, dual axle trailer, like just your stock standard Redco, nothing special. Shouldn't be going on an island. And yeah, not
Yeah,
our boat.
we were getting some looks even getting on the barge.
Well, when we got on the barge, the Morton Island barge, whatever it is, MyCat operators were sort of like, "Oh fuck, like,
Here we go.
Yeah, what are you doing with that?" And we're like, "Fucking taking it on the island." They're like, "Righto, good luck." I
yeah.
was like, "Oh, shut up, like, get out of my face." But come time to depart the barge, they actually left us till the end. So you went off with the ski, no dramas.
I went
Like,
off first. Yeah.
there was caravans and shit going off. It was not a fucking issue. But
well, none of us even thought it was going to be an issue. To be fair,
oh, I did.
Well, that fucking
you
thing.
you definitely did.
I was just like, this will be sweet.
What are you listening for?
You're good.
Is it? Can you hear that as well?
Is it a bird?
Is the goat back?
Baby bird?
I think it's a bird. Or someone takes.
It's sort of going. "Arr."
Anyway. So
that thing was a 45 or more. It was
the
steep
angle of the
angle.
barge. Well, I think it's got a lot to do with the tide at the time when you pull
Oh,
up.
true,
Because if
yeah,
it's
yeah.
lower, the ramp goes lower. But
yeah, it was
yeah.
fucking steep.
it was a fucking issue, and they left us till last. And yeah, so I've got the boat on the back of my D-Max. We'd aired down on the deck, like ready to hit the sand because you come straight off onto the sand. So
Did they say it was going to be an issue from when we got on? Was it never brought up?
they sort of looked at it and sort
Now
of just
giving
went,
us like you as idiots
good,
looks.
good luck.
I think it was an oversight in a lot of.
Yeah, I agree.
For a lot of people, like no one actually considered the
Well,
gradient.
Like
of
they
the-
could have said,
I don't know,
"Hey,
man.
mate, this thing's going to end up on a fucking 45 when you try and take it
Yeah,
off."
I actually don't think they would have registered. They would have just been like, "That's a big fucking boat."
Yeah.
But, like full
Well, it's
oversight
got-
on the side of the trailer. And
Yeah,
stuff.
it's sort of got nothing to do with the boat and everything to do with the trailer. Because
Yeah.
there was
Yeah,
caravans
sure.
and everything rolling off.
Yeah.
Like it's just that this trailer was so low slung for such a big boat. But yeah, they left us till last because they had their concerns and aired down, gone down the ramp, and just instantly the drawbar hung up, like super hung up, not even fucking close. So it was like a saga of back it up. The boys, the MyCat boys, are trying to put timbers under it so that the front axle would jump up and give the drawbar a bit of clearance. And I think we backed up and even pumped up the front axle of the trailer to like 80 psi because the rear axle of the dual axle trailer was just in the fucking air on this angle.
Yeah.
And pumped it up because it was just riding on the rim. Got to the point where we just had to either skull drag it and send it over the hinge point of this ramp, or we were going back to Brisbane. So we've sort of done it, and in the process, just snapped every single fucking bolt that holds every single roller under that boat on the trailer. So the boat's just
Full clean sweep.
hanging in the balance on the trailer with no rollers. Not our boat. I'm fucking losing my mind. Everyone else thought it was pretty funny. I was freaking out.
It was pretty funny.
Oh
Yeah,
fuck!
that's
And
good.
like crowd of doom because when you get off the
Yeah.
barge on Morton Island, there's a fucking full crew of I don't know like 50 cars waiting to get back on. They're all lined up just.
Yeah, it was a
getting
spectacle. Everyone
Getting
had
a
their
free
phone
show,
out.
man.
Yeah.
I was like, oh, this is fucked.
yeah, not your boat too. You were stressing. You
Yeah.
fucked someone's
Yeah,
trailer.
not my boat. But my concern was once we got it, the drawbar clear, when the car and the boat started to go like that, I thought we were going to take the outboard off the fucking thing.
Yeah.
And I was like, what are we going to do then? Because once you're at that point, you're not backing up. Like, you're just going to, oh, fuck. It was just a
There was
shit
enough
show.
clearance there, but with the outboard.
We got the outboard sweet. It was trimmed up enough. But yeah, I was like, fuck, if it's not, like, what do you do? What do you do in that situation?
Just call it a day.
Because you're not
That's it.
Just go.
It
That's
is
what
what
it is.
Wrap it up, boys.
Yeah.
It's done.
you're fully not backing and back up over that. But anyway.
But no, we got it off. No,
we got it
qualms.
off.
Few new bolts and nuts.
Did some bush mechanics. I think we used a few ratchet straps and all sorts of
Yeah.
shit and got it fixed up. But what a fucking nightmare.
And then drove it back. We didn't actually take it back on the barge.
Yeah.
No,
Yeah.
we put it in the water.
Even though the boys reached out and were like, yeah, boys, like, fuck yeah, we'll get you on there.
yeah,
and
well,
shit.
coming back on, like you can imagine, you drive your car onto the deck and your boat's on the ramp before you get hung up, and then they lift the ramp and you just drive forward, which is pretty schmick. So they
Yeah.
were good about it on the way back, but yeah,
We just
fucking
punched it across.
full nightmare.
Yeah, that it was an absolute shit show.
Probably one of our most viral posts on social media too, for maybe the wrong reasons.
Yeah.
What about old mate? Like, tell about like old mate that tried to smoke you in the comment section, and then
Oh
you
yeah,
just,
I should get that up.
you just pumped him.
What did he say?
He was having a go at us for, I don't know, something that we did, like, all the gear, no idea, fucking daddy's money or whatever the fuck was going on. I don't know what he said. It was something shit.
Just
And
your
I just went,
just your standards.
Fuck you, mate. Seriously, fuck off.
They love them comments.
See if I can find it. But yeah, it was not our brightest moment, that's for sure.
What else happened there? You threw your phone overboard.
Oh, fuck, true.
Oh, bro, I forgot about
You
that.
threw your phone. You claimed to this day that you dropped it. I watched you throw it.
It's like you read a bad text and went,
You went,
fuck.
fuck me.
How shit was that?
That,
Dude, you were low there for
that
a
was
bit.
so funny.
Oh, it's just your whole life's on your phone.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
just all your credit cards and your license. Like, where's your wallet? Like, you don't even
Yeah,
carry your
fuck
wallet.
no.
An 8-hour drive without it too, huh?
Well,
Yeah,
I'll be
oh, that
honest, because I
sucks.
need to. I watch obviously my little office or something before I go to bed.
Big
You
bang.
were thinking
Big
about
bang.
sleeping that night.
And it's like, thank God it happened at the end of the trip, because we obviously there. I would have had nothing to watch.
Yeah, you would have to
before
come
bed,
hang out with me.
which
for a
that's a
bit.
first world problem, but it's
We weren't.
an issue.
Were you watching? I don't think anyone was watching
I was
shows.
watching. I was streaming up a storm.
Where?
Yeah.
I was
I
nice.
could have sworn everyone was lying there trying to survive the
Bro.
fucking
Oh, the heat.
sweat and like
Oh,
How
mate,
fucked
guys.
was
water
it?
and shit.
Not Chezzy. He was
I was
fucking
sweet,
a
bro.
dooner
Yeah,
on.
well, yeah.
I had a
you were
dooner on,
sweet.
2 fans, had the iPad going.
I had a huntsman spider playing cat and mouse with me for the whole week.
Yeah, I had the biggest huntsman I've ever seen on the inside of my swag on the last morning.
Bro.
You'll never go
Fucked.
back. You'll never ever go back. But yeah, that phone dilemma was fucked.
Overboard.
It was just
see you
like, that was
later.
the cherry on top of just so many fuck ups
Yeah.
that trip. Like the boat, the weather, just fucking heaps of shit. And
The
you
last morning, it was like, yeah, we're out there fishing, and I was holding my phone in the middle of the boat, and just
Nothing.
slipped out of my hand. But you know when you go to recapture your phone, so you'll kick your foot to stop it from hitting the ground, or you'll like lunge
Yeah,
at
you
it.
like go to try catch
Go
it
to catch
and you
it,
palm it.
and I fucking went to catch it, but instead of catching, just like
just slammed
nailed it,
Yeah.
and just like sent it 3 feet to the side, and just straight over the side of the boat.
Plop.
Slipped down, went shoop, boom, and
How's
I
it
was
remember?
like, I just stood there,
Don't.
and Jack just
Don't try and say that in passing like it was normal.
what
That
do you
whole
mean? It
fucking
was
sequence of sounds.
what do you mean?
Say that again. What were those like 7 sounds? Like hitting your hand in the boat,
Yeah,
in the air,
that's what it
then the
sounded
water.
like. Nope.
I do remember looking at
I
you,
remember
Mark.
standing there just staring like at my hand, and then Jack just goes,
Just
you,
trying to go back in time.
You just throw your phone overboard? I was like, yep, gone.
He just goes, yeah, I did, eh? And then just went and sat down and just fucking like looked at the ground.
Went
bro.
so
Oh,
silent.
it's just like I remember I bought that phone not long before, just bought it outright, $1,300, and I was just like, yeah, well, this will do me for ages, and then fucking boom, off it went.
How are you
Who's
when
ringing
you?
now? Everyone's ringing up a storm.
Speaking of overboard,
Yeah,
talk
when
about
you
the Stella.
when you threw the Stella, how was he acting? Did he go
was-
sad?
Who's
oh,
that?
that's mine.
God, you vibrate up a storm here.
Yeah, that was probably one of the few times that I've been
You were pretty dark.
I was pretty
Oh,
rattled.
he was rattled.
But mainly because it was for the giveaway.
Yeah,
So,
that's right. It was.
We
for
got a
fucking-
Stella. Me
No,
and
we had-
Tress.
We got 2 Stellas to give
Yeah.
away.
We got 2 Stellas to give away. Me and Tress were up in Exmouth fishing. Can I say where? I just
yeah.
Montebello Islands. It was fucking awesome.
No, that's not where we were. But
I was
anyway.
going to say, what the fuck?
Sorry,
Anyway,
Long
that's
Island.
right.
Sorry,
12%.
Long
Yeah.
Island.
Let that
Yeah.
fly.
I thought, throw it off. Long Island. Sorry about that. And the fishing was hot as fuck. Like we were getting Rankin cod, trout. Got a huge trout.
Well, in that video, you're like 3 or 4 way hooked up.
Yeah.
Everyone's hooked up.
Yeah, we're on, I don't know, there's 4 Rankin cod, and we get it up, and it had heaps of barotrauma, so it was just floating on top of the water. And I've just gone down to grab, like, the fish, and then just forgot I had the reel in my hand, like the rod and reel in my hand.
Yeah, multitasking.
Yeah, and, like, just let go of fucking both of them. And this thing is
So you didn't want
I
either
don't know
of
if
them.
that's how it happened, looking at the video.
It is, man.
Wasn't it in the Rodney, in the holder?
No.
Oh.
No, he's holding it.
So
he
you've grabbed-
reaches over and fuck. No. This is what happened because the fish came to the surface.
Yeah.
And the hooks fell out.
Yeah, I did too.
And
yeah,
you
yeah.
freaked out and were like went for the fish. The fish was going nowhere because of barotrauma. For those
Yeah.
that don't know, that's when the swim bladder comes up. So the fish is like pretty much buoyant. It can't swim. And it's just on the surface floating. And the hooks come out and Jack wanted to get a photo with it so bad. It was like good fish that he's lunged over the side of the boat to grab. He's like, no. And then just in that moment, just thrown the rod.
Let go of it.
The rod's gone. And big jig on it just hits and just goes straight down. And Jack's like, oh, and my dad runs over and he's like looking over. He's like, get it. He's like grabbing. He's like
trying to get
grabbing.
someone
He's
else to
like,
go.
Someone, like,
I'm just
jump.
thinking about all the sharks, bro.
Anyone
Yeah.
but me, bro.
And I'm just like,
Yeah, he's like,
someone
jump,
someone
jump.
I was never going out.
And it just went jump all the way to the bottom. And that, like, a Stella's worth $1,200-$1,300 with his jig and rod and all the braids. Like
It was
a
a good.
$2,000
It was a
combo.
good missing it.
How's the
chicken rod
the
too.
bit too when you like you slap the boat? Do you remember that bit of the footage?
No.
You like play it off like you're heaps pissed and you just do this like pissy little slap. You're like, fuck. You like slap the boat. You're so fucked, bro. I can't wait to put the clip up.
Bro,
there.
I
Yeah,
remember
it's
going
fucking
up,
embarrassing.
and standing. I was like standing up the front of the boat, and I was just fucking shattered for like 5 minutes, and then I just caught
5
another,
minutes, that was it.
caught
Yeah, you
another
were
fish, and I was sweet
call
again.
it a day.
Yeah, I can't
Done.
wrap it up.
Yeah, it is like it. Yeah,
Fucking hell.
you sort of bounce back pretty well from that,
Yeah.
considering because it's pretty disheartening losing that much
did
money
you end
out
up
the side of the boat.
Covering the cost for that, or did the business cop that?
That was a business cost.
Business expense.
Yeah, that's a business expense.
Nice,
yeah.
bro. Well
yeah.
played.
Yeah.
Thanks, man.
Jeez,
Very
that's
well
unreal.
played. Thanks,
God,
man.
yeah, that's that was a pretty funny one. But yeah, losing gear over the side of the boat, like we've all been there.
So fucked.
Gus would have had a few in his Cape trips.
Oh,
Shit.
mate. I lost some shit over the side of the motor.
Yeah.
What else have we done? Is that it? Surely we've done 1,000 more.
Oh, we've done
No,
heaps
no.
more shit, but I got to
Haven't
wrap
we
this up.
fucked? Haven't we? Oh, you got to go. What? Something with the ski bungs off. We've fucked the ski
I
or
lost
something,
the
haven't we?
bungs on that last morning when we got up real early. It was freezing cold. Remember the bungs got stolen? I don't know if it's
that was sabotage.
I don't know if it's because of the LO stickers on some of our stuff or whatever. We get sabotaged
Classic
here.
sticker situation.
Like, yeah, we've come in before.
yeah, I
and-
had a screw in my tyre.
Yeah, somehow screwed
Yeah,
the tyre.
and I was stationary.
yeah, screwing the tyre on
Like,
stationary.
could have happened, but unlikely.
Cam, we were launching the boat on a beach once, come back, and the
winch handle.
The winch handle's gone.
Yeah.
We've also, me and Jack have gone down, launched
yeah.
the ski off the beach, and the fucking what would
Winch
you even
handle
call
again,
it?
wasn't it?
No, it was
the hook. It was
the
a hook
hook.
that you get the ski.
Hook
to.
on the end of the winch rope to put your ski
Gone.
on. Gone. So we didn't
and
have.
they don't come off, bro.
Oh,
So we
fuck.
didn't have anything to
You
fucking.
gotta cut them
What
out.
are you looking
Yeah.
at?
No, I'm just remembering that after that happened with the ski, we were trying to do toe-ins behind the ski, and you were freaking out because that guy didn't wave back to you. You.
That was the day before.
Oh, was
Yeah,
it?
Yeah,
Oh,
that's
right.
what the
Jack-
hypothesis is that dude took the bungs out
He
of the
took
ski.
the bungs, bro.
You
Yeah.
waved at some guy, I'm like, and he didn't wave back.
No, it was
And
heaps more fucked.
fucked with your head,
I
bro.
remember
You talked about it for weeks.
There was something in the car, and I love just getting around people. It's so like
You don't like
fucking
having
fun.
enemies.
No, I hate it. And I was walking up, and there was a big group of them. They're all like staring at me walking up the beach. I just remember going, "Hey fellas, how are you?" Oh, shit, you not. They all just go.
That was sort of like your older, like salt of the
Like,
earth.
I was like,
Smoked you.
I was like, holy fuck, and I'm out in the ski, and
It rattled you.
I'm like a K out, and I'm still thinking about it. I'm like,
Yeah, you're like, fuck, those guys fucking hate me.
Yeah.
what the fuck?
That
And
was
we-
when,
we were trying to
remember
do
he-
toe-ins, and you were trying to tow us in from 10 kilometres out to
Yeah.
sea because you
Yeah.
were too scared to go close to shore and
See
take
the
'em-
boys.
Yeah, see the boys even more.
And then the next day we went to launch the ski again to go fishing. Got up early. It was freezing cold. Went to launch. No bungs in the ski. Bungs are somehow gone.
fully
Yeah.
bungless.
So bungs been stolen. Winch handle's been stolen. The hook on the winch rope has been stolen, and the tire.
But
So we've
some,
had a
like,
few occasions.
we just
where-
get like it's like not
Pretty
an issue.
funny.
Oh, it's not an issue.
Like everything. That
it's a
they've-
punish.
Yeah, it's
but
punish.
it's just whatever. Like, to be fair, we roll in and I don't know. People hate to see you having fun for some reason. Like, fuck, I get furious about it. You rock up with a smile, they're like, nah, fuck him.
Yeah,
I hate him.
we rock up, you're mewing out the window.
Yeah, mewing and
Gus
fucking.
is most handsome bloke in Australia.
You're watching Big Bang. They're trying to sleep.
Yeah.
Maybe
But
it's the
then
same as old mate from the comment. He just thinks,
Fuck
fuck
'em.
you. Fuck you because you're doing mad shit.
Yeah. Well, it's a bit of a shame, isn't it?
Oh, it's a shame for them, really, not us.
It's a shame.
Nice. Righto, let's wrap this shit show up because I've got to go to work.
Friendly battle?
unfortunately.
Yeah.
Are you going now?
Yeah,
yeah.
I got to go to a meeting in 42 minutes.
What are the
Yeah.
3 packs this week?
3 packs for Gold Club. We got Snapper Pack.
No.
No, we don't.
Not
New
Snapper Pack.
coming out
Oh, that's
next week.
top
That's-
secret replacement pack.
That's
Due
going to be
pack.
the pack.
this
No,
week's
he's
pack.
right. He's dead right.
Yeah,
'cause this
that's
is
going to
getting
be the pack.
posted
It's-
on
this is-
Sunday.
It's going to be the pack.
Oh, this is getting
Snapper Pack.
posted on Sunday. Sorry.
You've just been intellectually
Yeah.
fucked.
Oh, shit.
Shit.
You
So
second
just-
guessed it.
No,
Don't fucking
I
come for
didn't.
me.
Fuck off,
Yes,
Benny
you did.
Bridge. I
So,
didn't.
Jez,
I'm just going to, I'll just take it from the top. We got Snapper Pack is going to be the replacement pack this week, and up for grabs before this potty comes out. We got Dewey Pack, we got Estuary Light Tackle Pack, and we got a sick offshore pack. So
I would imagine the Dewey pack is the one
It's
that'll
gone.
go.
that's
as
going
well.
for
Yeah,
sure.
yeah, yeah.
Everyone
And then,
seems to be hyping on that pack. So that'll probably be getting replaced by the Snapper pack.
I'm going to throw a little smoke out. I reckon Estuary Pack's going to go.
Really?
Wow.
Yeah.
So you reckon a little brim fisho flatty?
I think so. That's what I'm
You
feeling,
reckon
yeah.
off the back of a bit of Hughes bash chat, it's going to motivate someone to
Yeah.
take
Oh,
it?
yeah.
Go do something.
I do. I really do.
All right. Well, if you're interested in any of them packs, logoldclub.com.au, $2 a week. You're in entry every single week. Get
Every
around
Sunday.
it. Discounts, partners, all the rest of it.
And send in your voice memo.
Oh yeah,
I'm going to
send
play
in the
that
voice
blunder.
memos. Yeah. I'll be so happy if we just get one voice memo from one of you guys, honestly.
surely
Yeah,
someone's
I'll be
got a
playing
loose
it.
story. If
Yeah.
you even if you don't want to voice it, just type it. I'll read it out. I don't care. I just want to hear someone's fucked up story.
Yeah, fair, fair.
Like,
we're going to have
whatever
to
works for you.
work out how to. Oh,
And-
no, we can just play it like
Yeah.
hold the phone into
Yeah.
the mic. Eh?
Yeah.
Like
Just-
when Jas
true.
answered the phone.
Mayonnaise. Put some mayo on
Yeah.
it
Oh
too.
yeah, sauce it
Yeah,
up.
joust it up.
Just it up.
Oh righto, that's gonna wrap us up.
Thanks
That's
for tuning
another
in.
episode.
Thank
See you next
you.
time.
Thank you.